How would you categorize Thousand Palms?
Like a small community, like everybody pretty much knows each other. It's a pretty cool place. I like it.
Okay. If you had a choice to live in Thousand Palms, would you? Would you? Why or why not?
I probably wouldn't just because I've grown out. Like I haven't spent too much time in here, so I've grown up other places. So
Okay.
I'm just used to where I'm at.
Um, how would you compare Thousand Palms to the city that you currently live in?
Much smaller. People like know each other. Where I live at, it's a little bit bigger, so
Where do you live at?
Cathedral City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you tend like not to know your neighbor. I feel like everybody here knows each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay. That's about it. Thank you. How would you categorize Thousand Palms?
I would categorize it as a really low income area.
Okay. If you had a choice to live in Thousand Palms, would you? Why or why not?
I would not because, well, first off, it's not really aesthetically appealing. Secondly, there's not too much to do out there. And third, I feel like it just has a lot of like drug addicts and like alcoholics and everything around there.
Okay. How would you compare Thousand Palms to the city that you live in right now?
Oh, there's no comparison. I live like downtown Palm Springs. It's beautiful. It's clean. There's definitely a lot to do, a lot of places to work. So I just think it's overall better.
Okay. That's it. Thank you. How would you categorize Thousand Palms?
Small.
That's too small.
I would just say like small, in and out. I don't know. I would just say small. It's cool. It's chill. I would like to live there. It's kind of like I feel like
That was
people-
actually the second question. The second question is why, if you were able to live in Thousand Palms, would you? Why or why not?
I would. I think it's for the most part. Like I like how it's so open. Like you kind of have, you kind of have a choice of like living in a community kind of like where there's like a bunch of houses, or you could make yourself into a little ranch. You could live in there. So I kind of like that. There's like two options. I love that it's in the middle of the valley and it's right next to a freeway. So if you want to go to Cap City, DHS, or anywhere else that way, it's so easy to do that. And if you want to head towards Indio area, it's also easy to do that. So I think it's like in the middle. It's perfect, you know?
Compared to your city that you currently live in, how would you compare it, Thousand Palms?
I would say it's more quiet. Like you don't really hear too much violence or anything.
Where do you live
from
actually?
there. I live in Cathedral City,
Okay.
and so I lived there all my life. So
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
yay!
How would you categorize Thousand Palms?
As an unincorporated area,
What do you mean by unincorporated?
such as doesn't have its own government, and it relies on Riverside County Sheriff's Department to police its citizens.
Okay. If you had a choice to live in Thousand Palms, would you? Why or why not?
Yes, I would, but I haven't moved here yet because of the weather. It has really bad wind, and I believe the houses are nice, and it's an up-and-coming neighborhood, and there are very nice new homes, affordable homes, but I wouldn't necessarily want to make the move just yet, just because of the weather. I don't like the wind.
Okay. How would you compare Thousand Palms to the city that you currently live in right now?
Compares to how? Like the quality of life?
Well, compare Cathedral City to Thousand Palms. Like,
Cathedral City is more incorporated. It's got its own police department. It's got its own youth programs. I know Thousand Palms has a library, and I think safe houses here, and some other facilities, but it's not nowhere near like Cathedral City has to offer.
so it's not as updated as.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's more spread out as far as demographics or the square mileage. I believe Thousand Palms is a little more spread out, maybe because there's not enough homes to fill it in yet, but I feel like Cathedral City is much more condensed and less wiggle room. Yeah, I mean, Thousand Palms, what I like about it's you have farms and you have like places to go out and ride motorcycles and all that stuff. So that stuff is good, but I feel like it needs a little bit more work. As far as the streets, a lot of streets are old. The stop signs aren't, the limit lines aren't colored in yet, and all that brings the quality of life down for the people.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. How would you categorize Thousand Palms?
I would say that Thousand Palms is a little ghetto for my taste.
Okay. If you had a choice to live in Thousand Palms, would you? Why or why not?
Yes, only because I feel that it is in the center of the valley.
Okay. How would you compare Thousand Palms to the city that you currently live in right now?
I feel that Thousand Palms is a lot louder than it is here in the La Quinta Cove. It's a lot quieter here.
That's it? Okay, thank you. How long have you and your family been living in Thousand Palms?
Since my older sister was born, which is 26 years. So 26 years we've been living here.
How would you say Thousand Palms has changed within the time period that you've lived here?
For examples, I can give examples of
Okay.
what I've seen around the community, which is a new fire training area, like firefighters training, next to the post office, a new library, next to the park. There's a safe house. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
There's a safe house. There's every year there's a carnival, a Halloween carnival that gets bigger every year. More and more people come to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that just means that the valley in whole is growing.
Okay, so you're seeing renewal
Yeah.
in the whole valley, not even just not Thousand Palms, well, including Thousand Palms,
Yeah.
but the whole valley
yeah.
is okay. Why did your family choose to move to Thousand Palms?
It was the cheapest to live here.
Cheapest?
Cheapest.
Why would you think it was the cheapest at the time? Would you think?
Maybe because it was underdeveloped still. Not a lot was going on around here. A lot of desert. I remember when I was growing up. So.
Okay, thank you. How long have you and your family been living in Thousand Palms?
It's been about 3 years.
Would you say Thousand Palms has changed within the time period that you've lived here? And if so, in what way?
No, hasn't changed.
Like at all? Okay. Why did your family choose Thousand Palms?
Because it was cheaper compared to the other cities, Palm Desert.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. How long have you and your family been living in Thousand Palms?
I've been living in Thousand Palms for 16 years. My family has been living there for 4 years.
Okay, so your actual marriage family lives there for 4 years.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say Thousand Palms has changed within the time period that you've lived here or lived there? And if so, in what way?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. There's not that many gangs anymore. I mean, the prices of homes have gone up. It's a great city.
Okay. Why did your family chose Thousand Palms?
Well, first, because it's cheaper than the rest of the cities, and then second, it's located right in the middle of everything.
What do you mean in the middle of everything?
Well, we have Palm Desert just across the street where the Walmart and I forgot the other name of the store, and then we have Costco, we have the movie theater, and then you go to Cotito City, obviously you have over there, Cotito
Okay.
City. Everything's within 5-10 minutes from the city.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
How long have you and your family been living in Thousand Palms?
Since 2001.
Okay. Would you say Thousand Palms has changed within the time period that you have lived here? And if so, in what way?
Well, it has, what was it, the new fire station. I mean, it's grown quite a bit. A bunch of new homes, and I guess a lot of the gangbangers have left the area, so it's a little more peaceful.
Okay. Why did your family choose Thousand Palms?
At the time, there was a lot being sold very cheaply. I think it was $5,000. So my family jumped on it, and they ended up they put a mobile home there. So it was an affordable, and it was our own place.
Okay. How long have you and your family been living in Thousand Palms?
We've been living here for about 15 years.
Would you say Thousand Palms has changed within the time period that you've lived here? If so, in what way?
I don't think it's changed drastically in a way that I could sit here and point out how it has. I know that when the market crashed, a lot of homes were vacant, but they resold and now people have fixed them up. So I wouldn't say that it changed drastically.
Okay. Why did your family choose Thousand Palms?
It's affordable and it's near Palm Desert. It's kind of in the middle of the valley. So I think affordable would be probably number one.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.